Hello everybody, my name is Adriana and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I'd do something different rather than bringing you guys with me like a little vlog, or rather than just doing kind of like, okay, this is me. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be trying serial killer's favorite food. Now I know what you may be thinking, Adriana, why are you choosing serial killers? Well, it's because honestly, as a kid, like I mentioned in my previous vlog, I've always been into like prisons and crimes and everything. Like I've mentioned, I watched this one series on YouTube about like worst prisons in blah blah blah, worst prison in the Philippines, worst prison in the United States, and honestly I think this is a really cool thing to, at least for me, to dive into. I have done research on a bunch of serial killers, which I may turn this into a series if you guys like it. Before I jump into this, I just want to mention that a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so feel free to do so right now. It literally takes less than 5 seconds. We're gonna do a 5-second countdown. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you guys subscribe. Also, leave a like down below, which helps me understand that you guys like this and that I should continue this series. Without further ado, we will get into our first victim. So the first person we will be doing is Dr. Frederick Harold Shipman, also known as Dr. Death. He was born on January 14th, 1946, into a middle-class family. Everything was going smoothly until June 21st, 1963. Shipman was only 17 years old when his mother died due to lung cancer. Devastated by her death, he was determined to go to medical school. Skip to 11 years after her death, Shipman is now a husband and a father of 2. He had joined a medical practice where he initially thrived as a family practitioner before allegedly becoming addicted to the painkiller methadone. He forged prescriptions for large amounts of the drug. Then, in 1975, he was caught and forced to leave the practice and pleaded guilty to 8 charges. A few years later, he was accepted onto the staff at Donnybrook Medical Center in Hyde, where he remained for almost 2 decades. Now, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm going to get into his murder career right now, and if you are sensitive or you just don't want to hear about this, feel free to skip ahead. Usually with this, I'm not going to go too much into detail or with, it being gory. Just because I know that a lot of people are sensitive. As to this guy, it's not really so much gory, but rather there's just a bunch of like needles involved, so if you're sensitive to that, feel free to skip ahead. Shipman never gave a reason for his killings. Of course, there are rumors, like, was Shipman's killing spree a mission to save so many elderly ladies from a painful death, even though they weren't ill? We will never know. Now on to how he killed his victims. He had convinced his victims they needed an injection to alleviate their symptoms. Now this went from anywhere from headaches to arthritis. He would kill his victims in their homes, mainly widowers, so there would be no witnesses. During his quote-unquote home visit, he would inject them with a lethal dose of morphine. Now, I just want to apologize with this. I am not the best at pronunciating words, nor best at pronunciating them correctly, so correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I pronounced them incorrectly. This continued for 23 years and 3 months, and he had a total of at least 215 patients ranging from the ages 41 to 93. Shipman was later arrested on September 7, 1998, after one of his victims' daughters suspected him for her mother, Kathleen Grundy's death. On October 5th, the trial began and lasted for almost 4 months. After 6 days of deliberation, the jury found Shipman guilty of 15 counts of murder and 1 count of forgery. Mr. Justice Forbes sentenced him to a 15-life sentence to be served concurrently with the recommendation to never be released. After 5 years and 4 months in prison, Shipman hung himself with a makeshift ligature and suffocated himself in a kneeling position. He had died January 13th, 2004, a day before his 58th birthday. So now that you guys know a little bit more about Dr. Death, we will dive into his favorite foods. So when researching his favorite foods, honestly, he was a pretty simple guy. Basically, his favorite foods consisted of fruits and sandwiches, and also brown bread and also Weetabix, which is a type of cereal. So I had gathered Weetabix to try and also brown bread from the Cheesecake Factory. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have had a sandwich in your lifetime and fruit, so it would be kind of pointless for me to taste test that. So first thing I'll be trying is the Weetabix. I am going to try it dry, and then on the back of it, it had a bunch of like different ways you could incorporate Weetabix into your meal. So I'll be doing that, and then afterwards I'll be trying the brown bread from the Cheesecake Factory. I'm going to try it, you know, just cold, and then I'm also going to try it toasted a little bit. Like I mentioned, the first item I'm going to be trying is this Weetabix, whatever how you pronounce it. I've never had these, I never tried these, I never even knew these existed until I saw that this is what he has for breakfast. To be honest, when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be like cereal, you know, you just pour it, but apparently it comes in like these little bricks or whatever. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying it dry, and then on the back, like I mentioned, it has like different ways to try it, and honestly, I was looking for a while, and we do not have any of these. We don't have bananas, we don't have almonds, we don't have mixed berries, we don't have chia seeds. We don't have honey or Greek yogurt. We don't have brown sugar. We don't have walnut. I don't like raisins. So we're going to do the last thing it says. It says, Friday, keep it simple, add milk, and warm up. I don't know what the warm up is supposed to mean, but we're going to open this and we're going to try it. It looks different because it is different. That's what it says, okay. By the way, oh, what? The packaging is so weird. It's like, comes in like these little like rows, I guess. Okay. I swear this better be good. It costed like $7 at Jewel. Okay. I don't even know how to open this. Oh. Okay. Smell test. It does not smell good. It kind of looks like there's like spider webs on it. I guess that's how I describe it. Whoa, these are flaky. We grabbed a piece. We have our milk here, so we can just, in case if anything falls, because it is really flaky, so I could just put it in there. But I don't know why I'm scared to try this. It's just, this is how it looks like. Yeah, it does not smell nice, I'll tell you that. But we will take a part of this, and then I did not get a lot of milk, as you can tell. I only got a little bit just because I do not like milk and I don't want milk to go to waste when I do try it with milk. So in the meantime, we're going to put this in the milk and then let it like soak or whatever it does, and then we're going to try this. So 3, 2, 1. That is not good at all whatsoever. Oh my god. I probably should have added something. Like it told me to on the back. It doesn't. I don't. It does not taste good. Hopefully it tastes better with milk. I probably should have added something to it, but oh my god. Okay. Let alone. It tastes like I ate a piece of wood. Like if you were to eat wood, that's what it like feels like in your mouth, and that's what it tastes like. If you like smell wood, like it feels like you ate it. That's what it tastes like to me. But we're gonna try it with milk. So okay. With milk. With milk, it's not that bad because I'm trying to get a little bit more milk than I am the Weetabix, whatever you want to call it. But definitely if you ever get this, which I don't understand why you would, but definitely add something in it or use yogurt or something, because this does not taste good. I'm still gonna eat it though. Oh my god. Ew, this is so disgusting. I just try to flush it down with milk. Ew. I definitely, oh my god, ew. If I had to rate this on a scale from like 1 to 5, it would be literally a -10. Like, it is so bad. And the thing is, when I went to the store, there was only one left. Like, who else is buying this? Because this is nasty. And I hate the fact that it costed me $7, but I'll find a way to incorporate it into what I eat on the daily, because I don't want it to go to waste. I definitely should buy like some berries or like some type of like, not sauce, but something to put on top, like honey, or because I don't like honey either. I'm pretty picky, but I definitely do not recommend this. I do not understand how Dr. Death could like this, but speaking that he has had this for breakfast and that this is one of his favorite foods, yeah, definitely I could understand why he's a serial killer. Oh, this is so nasty. So for our final taste test, we are going to be trying brown bread. Now, I couldn't really find any. The only brown bread I got was from the Cheesecake Factory. I'm pretty sure you guys have had it and it is delicious. If you guys haven't had it, you could just get it at the store. They come in like loaf for the rolls. I got a loaf of it. I toasted one and the other one is not toasted, and it didn't say that if he had butter on it or not. I put butter on it because that's how I like it, but I left a small piece for both that doesn't have butter on it. So this is the one that isn't toasted. I'm just gonna fold it in half. It does have butter on it, so we're gonna go ahead and taste test this. Okay, I know the face that I'm making is kind of like, ew, that's disgusting, but it's not. It's just that I don't like it when it's cold, so. But it is really good. If you do have it cold, I suggest putting butter on it or something on it, just because, honestly, by itself, it's kind of just like, I don't know, for me, I don't really like bread, so the only bread that I have is from the Cheesecake Factory. Also, I just want to say that the pieces I had were the end of the bread, so it wasn't like in the middle. So that's probably why I don't really like the ends on bread either. So like, like the crust or whatever you want to call it, usually like I kind of like cut it off. Yes, I'm a little kid, but that's just how I like my bread. So now we are going to try the toasted bread, the warm bread, as you would say, how they serve it at the Cheesecake Factory. This is much better. I try not to toast it for too long. I just wanted to get it to the point where it is warmed up. That was delicious. Now, if I were to rate these, I would probably rate them at like a 4.8 out of 5. Only because the cold one, I just, like, it wasn't like the best. Definitely wasn't the worst. Like, you could tell that it just wasn't. But maybe it's also because I just had the end of the bread and not like the middle part. So mainly what I had was just like the crust or whatever you want to call it. But I would give it a 4.8 out of 5. I don't know how long Cheesecake Factory has been around for, so I'm not so sure if he got his brown bread from the Cheesecake Factory or from some other store, because I looked online and it just said like wheat grain or whatever, and I was like, no, that's not brown bread, and it just said the only brown bread available is the Cheesecake Factory brown bread. So that concludes this week's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so it would mean the world to me if you guys were to subscribe. So that concludes this week's video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe while you're at it, because like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed, and it literally takes 5 seconds. Comment down below other serial killers that you want me to do. Honestly, from this from the Weetabix, whatever you want to call it, I could totally understand why he became a serial killer, but if you have the brown bread from the Cheesecake Factory, I would assume you're a pretty normal person, but I guess not. I hope you guys find this series pretty interesting. At least it is interesting to me, having to research all these people. As always, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, week, evening, whatever time it is you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.